I want to show you how to get to your feedback and submit assignments in Blackboard. So I'm kind of jumping ahead to the first graphing assignment because I think that's going to be the hardest ones to do. And I've clicked through these so that it shows. And obviously you can click off as you do stuff. I think they have to be graded. But anyways, doesn't matter. I'm going to come in here. If you want to put an attempt, you're going to go to Start Attempt here. Okay. And then when you come down here, so this is all the information. At the very bottom of here is going to be your submission. And so you could type in something if you wanted, but most likely what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to attach your files. And then you can just come in here and you can grab any file that you need and it's going to upload it right here. And then I will download them, I'm going to be honest, to view them. But you can do math in here, like you can actually type equations if you want. This lets you type equations. So if, for instance, there's some reason you want to do that, you can. And then once you have everything you need in there, you would just submit this, okay? And then I would get it. I'm not going to submit this because I'm going to come here and you can see I have one graded. I went in and just kind of randomly clicked on things. And this tells you they have feedback, okay? But if you click here, you're not going to immediately see the feedback. You're going to have to actually go into the attempt. You're going to go to feed. There's two things. So if you want to click on the rubric, okay, so then you can see here under problem 1, I left specific feedback. And this is going to be important because on your Blackboard assignments, if you turn them in early, you can get them back and you can redo them. So this might tell you, oh, this is what was missing here. You know what to go back and fix. So there's two things. You can see here. So when I clicked into this, and you can click into it either way. You can click on it here or you can click on it here. It's going to bring, well, that's going to continue attempt 2. So anyways, click on the feedback right here. So click on feedback. Tom's still learning. And then you're going to click on the feedback again. And then that's going to give you your overall feedback, but that does not give you your rubric feedback. So this gives me my thing. I have to click on the attempt itself. Okay. Now I'm in this attempt. So this is what I originally submitted. If I come down here, you can see what I had originally submitted here in my content. I'm all the way at the bottom and I can click on, I'll still see here, there's my overall feedback. And then here under the rubric will be individual. So this gives me what I got on each of these. You can see this was 6 points. I got 3.99. This was 6 out of 6. This was 8 out of 8, but then problem 3. And most likely if this was actually, this is where there wouldn't be any feedback on these two because they're correct. There'd be feedback on these. And you can see all the breakdown here. But then if you click on the individual feedback, it's going to come up and it's going to tell me what I did, where I clicked on it, and it's going to give you then any feedback I left. So it's definitely a little bit weird. There's a lot more clicking involved, but I wanted to kind of give you a sense. And then of course you can see in the gradebook all your things. And obviously not much is graded here because I was just randomly doing it, but anything you have here would be listed. And this draft saved is because I started that attempt 2. And if I click on this, it's going to go back to that attempt. And then if I came back here and submitted it, this is going to be, I don't really need to do that. But now, let me look here. So what do I got going on here? There it is, submitted. And I can come here and you can see there's the grade. And if I come here, I can see both. So you can see this one isn't graded. This one is graded. So definitely as you get your first assignment, you're going to want to spend a little bit of time kind of exploring this because it is going to be different and your access is going to be different, but all that feedback is still there. It just definitely takes, they buried a couple of layers. So you want to make sure you see that, but I have a rubric for every assignment. You're going to want to make sure you look at that rubric. And I think, and I want to go back and look, because again, telling you, see a problem, let me know because we're all still learning here this semester. I think if you click on this, you should be able to see the rubric. Yes, graded with things. If I click on this, this will give you the rubric ahead of time so you can see if there's any. So like for instance, correct graph with both explanations, correct derivative, correct derivative by the definition, because this one, you're gonna have to do the definition. It's gonna tell you what's required, has all 6 correct answers with required work and graphs, so things like that. So make sure if you have any questions, you can ask on that.